Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode we entered Jonah's room to confront the hacker that had taken over his terminal in the Geofront's B sector, only to find no one within and a trap awaiting, with Lloyd forced to play pom-pom party in a burning room to allow the SSS and Dudley to escape, with Tio thankfully arriving to make the gaming save. With day 2 coming to an end with that climax, day 3 has now begun with the full SSS ready to go and provide security at the soon-to-begin West Zemuria Trade Conference. But first, our patrol and support requests await. I can't believe my dad chewed out a customer. Just what is his issue? Really, when you look at it, we should be going to Downtown District next to upgrade Tio's weapon. I came back to get one last look at my sweet little Choco Pie again, but her stupid leg of a dad is still here. Oh, I give up. I'm going home. How is Checo's dad still in the store? Doesn't he have anything better to do? I give up. Oh, I'm glad. Just wondering what arts we have available now. Death Spiral's available and Silver Thorn. Blue Drop. Clarity Claw for a big speed down and movement down. Not Tyrrell, even. The only thing that I find annoying is I don't have, like, breath yet. Breathe. Magna Blaze for you. Slowly starting to build up our quartz values, I guess. Bit by bit. Right. Is the first ever going? Oh yeah, I didn't remember if I give Arios a medal or something for being all that and a bag of snacks. Maybe that's how he and the prince got so buddy-buddy. Hey, so I don't know the deets, but apparently Arios and Prince Albert are like totally BFFs. I'm so jelly. Just imagine getting to hang out with them all the time. They're BFFs. The trade conference is coming to a head, so I'll have to be more on guard than ever. I don't have the money to go to the department store. Janetta invited 3 men to our girls' night out dinner yesterday. Fortunately for her, though, they were zeroed in on Cynthia the entire time. Janetta looks so depressed today. I hope she'll be okay. Can't believe Janetta went and invited men to our after-work dinner plans. I understand they were all wealthy, but even still, I've never excelled in those kind of situations. Janetta looks a little down the mouth today. It worries me. She seemed over the moon just yesterday. I wonder what could have happened. I mean, I should be looking for what more recipes I can make. We've had many guests coming to view Orcus Tower from our rooftop today. It's doing wonders for our foot traffic and sales numbers. But above all, it's fostered a lively atmosphere for our customers, and I couldn't be happier to be of service to them. Sure thing. Hello. Would you please hurry up, Grace? We don't have much time. Grace said we had to go shopping because her favorite pen ran out of ink. We still have a little bit of time, but I've got a sinking feeling about all of this. I hear you, Rains. Chill out. I can't write without a pen, and Grace Lynn never settles for anything but the very best. Wow, so they got some new models in. Their lineup's looking pretty snazzy these days. Now, which one of these babies should I try? The jar ones, obviously. Janetta went out to dinner with a group of rich guys last night. Sounds like it didn't go over too well, though. I wonder why I feel so relieved about that. Weird. Wait, there's feeling in my chest. Could it be? Could it be? It's a new paper, that's for certain. Oh, my money! 8 battle scope still is fine. I need to visit the IUC just to exchange stuff. Right, new paper. Breaking news! The West Zemuria Trade Conference begins. The heads of state arrive. At 10:02 this morning, the Eisengraph, a crimson-colored train used exclusively by the Imperial government, pulled into Crossbell Station. From it, Prince Oliver and Chancellor Osborne exited onto the platform. Meanwhile, President Rocksmith's limousine drove in via East Street, and the sleek high-speed cruiser, the RCL, landed at Crossbell Airport. Princess Claudia and Prince Albert then proceeded to disembark before riding a courtesy car into the city. Though not as newsworthy as those mentioned above, Senior Captain Schwartz arrived from LeBeau alongside the princess, causing a great stir among her fervent fans who'd been waiting at the airport. Not as newsworthy? I don't know. If you've got the whole paragraph to yourself that you came along and you're not actually a dignitary, I think that means you are a big deal. Orchis Tower has been revealed. In a historic moment, Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell welcomed each of the heads of state at the foot of the tower before unveiling the structure to the public. The reveal of the new City Hall building, also the venue for the trade conference, invoked roaring applause from citizens and tourists alike. A representative of the city's PR team stated that Orchis Tower will be open to the public once the conference has concluded. Potential conference presage. During a... I actually really don't super know how to pronounce that. I always say, like, presage. Like, I understand it's, like, beforehand, but still. During a luncheon with the newly arrived heads of state, Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell floated a number of their proposals in informal discussion and apprised the press in attendance of the hopes for the conference. However, rumor has it that some of the world leaders have already begun butting heads. There is a distinct possibility that the success or failure of the conference will hinge almost entirely on both the mayor and speaker's abilities to effectively negotiate and navigate the debates. And Imperial Fishing Club seeks worthy additions. Dear aspiring anglers of Crossbell, have you ambitions of fishing alongside the best of the best? If so, come visit our office on East Street. There your legitimacy shall be appraised by none other than myself, William Lakehill III, the leader of our prestigious organization. Come one, come all, valiant piscators of Crossbell. Piscator. Mum's Operation Apology actually worked last night, like completely. That hug and those tears, man, she really knows how to act. Dad totally bought Mum's boohoo I'm so sorry act. Guess that's what people mean when they say love is blind. Today's the main session at that conference, right? Well, no point fretting about it. It's not as if they'd ever let me attend. I think love is about letting things go, too, when things happen. It's like, okay, I'll get my dinner later. Fine. Do you know what I mean? Just this week, my wife, I was like, oh, I wish I had a salt shaker for this salt that we bought so I could put it in there and have a little bit of salt on my chips. So my wife went, yeah, okay, you get some salt. She took the whole bag down. It's a big bag for filling up a salt shaker. Proceeded to chop it open slightly at the edge and then pour the salt onto my plate. All over my pizza. As in a big bundle of salt. Like, she literally salted my pizza to death. Like, I couldn't eat it because it was just... It wouldn't have been good for me to eat it at that point. She was expecting me to be all mad. And I'm like, well, what can I do about it? I'm annoyed. I'm irritated. But is it really worth creating, like, drama over in our relationship over this salt? The answer is, of course, yes. Fashion trends are constantly changing, but there's always someone who has to start them. As the owner of a clothing boutique, I try to be as much of a trendsetter as I can. This does sound like assault, yeah. Truly, truly. What is there's a strong chance armed radicals might attack the conference? I don't get paid enough for this. What good am I against terrorists? Yeah, just say it out loud in this department store. It's a good idea. The main session of that trade conference is this afternoon, I believe. So I just hope we get something worthwhile out of it. That sounds mean. What about the salt on the pizza? I mean, I was irked. Figured she was trying to pour just a little bit, but I was like, there is no way you're going to be able to do that without this resulting in that, what it resulted in. Osborne and Rocksmith are going to be the two biggest obstacles at the conference. Both are cunning as they are audacious. I have to wonder how the mayor plans to hold out against them. No double dialogue today, it seems. Oh, how was your trip almost over already? It all went by so quickly. I think I'll pick up a few more souvenirs before we make our way to the airport. All in all, I'd say this was well worth the trip. The moment we stop checking for double dialogue is when we miss a book or something. I thought last night was going to be my night for sure. Cynthia's just too charming. I think even I'm starting to fall for her. That's how appealing she is. But seriously, was it too much to ask that even one of those guys knows me? Just one? Oh, won't someone out there look at me the way everyone looks at Cynthia? The finest fashions don't follow trends, they transcend them. As such, I strive to offer stylish footwear that my customers can treasure for decades to come. Ikage Maru's sandals. Stylish footwear. Super styles. So you could go a bit lower to gain the extra speed there. I don't have the money. I didn't want any salt on the pizza, just to clarify. I wanted to put a tiny bit of salt on my chips. So we've got terrorists aiming to make a move at the leaders of both major powers, eh? Well, I won't let it round my cage. If anything, I'm more prepared than ever before now. Anyhow, me and my men are going to stick to the security assignments that they changed up yesterday. We'd all look better alive. We all better look alive out here if we plan on making it through this. I also think you will look better alive, that's for sure. View from the top of that tower must be absolutely splendid. No matter how many times I see that building, it always blows me away. It's true what they say. A new landmark like this is really going to put Crossbell on the map. Me and my men are going to stick to the security assignment study change up yesterday. Yep. I was wondering if he might have some double. Maybe I can give Mayor Croy some moral support by cheering from all the way over here. Give me a D. Give me an I. Give me an E. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Found the terrorists. So the main event of the conference starting up later today. I could never wrap my head around politics or finances, but I hope it goes well for the mayor and the speaker, I guess. Booker! Booker! Of course, I don't really want lots of salt on anything. I don't really often use it. Only for chips. Of course, you want to keep your levels a bit low. Though, to be honest, having a bit of salt in your system is good for cramps, isn't it? Normal folks can't attend the trade conference. It's not being broadcast anywhere either. The only way people like me will hear about it is through the press and word of mouth. Needless to say, I'm going to be counting on our very own Crossbell Times to fill me in. The credibility of their articles, their unbiased reporting, the sheer speed of their publications. Yes, sirree, whatever it is you're after, the Crossbell Times is unrivaled in every category worth mentioning. Normal folks can't attend the trade conference. It's not being broadcast anywhere either. The only way people like me will hear about it is through the press and word of mouth. Central Square is always such a big thing, especially when we're doing courts as well. Nana was shocked when I asked her to cook, but she's been more than eager to try her hand at it. Just look at all that youthful excitement. Reminds me of when I was training to be a chef. Braun asked me to handle some of the cooking out of nowhere this morning. I just hope it turns out all right. So don't get me wrong, I'm going to put it in my all. I wouldn't want to disappoint him. Okay, first things first, I should season the ingredients. Oh, my hands are shaking. It's not like I'm a trained chef. No, not too much seasoning. Celcio was as upset as you might expect when he learned Braun had entrusted the cooking to Nono. Maybe all he needed to motivate himself this entire time was a rival. Thinking back on it, I was always competing with Braun during my trainee days. It helped forge me into a better chef too. Maybe all he needed was to motivate himself was a rival, I'm sure. Let's get his take on it. But Nono's cooking now. No, whatever. Isn't this all happening way too quickly? Wait a minute, I'm going to end up out of a job at this rate. No way. That could never happen, right? Question. Surely you get paid more for being a cook than you do for being a waiter, I'm guessing. No matter how good she is, it's way too early for her to be feeding customers. Besides, it's already my job, and no way I'm going to lose that, right? You notice how strict security is around the city lately? I can't even go for a simple walk without all these officers meandering about. I came in to calm down after all these security measures ruined my walk. I suppose I'll just spend the rest of the day reading. Give me a book. Tell you what, I'll close my eyes, flip to a random page in the menu, and order whatever I put my finger at. Okay, just gotta close my eyes and... tell me what you got. Any of them will do, dear. Now, could you please choose already? Makes it sound like they've been here for 3 days now. It pains me to say this, but we're barely scraping by on our travel budget. You don't suppose they have a value menu we can order from? Ooh. What happened to ordering whatever I wanted? Didn't realize I was dating a big fat liar. Okay. Super dislike that woman. Go Dutch. It's the fair way.
Right, let's go to the downtown district next and get that out of the way. Also because we can upgrade our weapon here. And then let's go on Ursula Roadway. Fight a monster and go off to the hospital to sweep that, yeah? Hear me out, Tance. I had my share of naive aspirations too back when I was a political greenhorn. Oh, I've heard this exact story many times, believe you me. Let me guess, you wanted to change the city for the better in your own unique way. That's right, I was so motivated at the start of my term, I was my own man to boot. Till one fateful day when a certain man from the Imperial faction approached me. Oh, I see that explains a lot. It certainly isn't unheard of to give in to temptation under those circumstances. I have no right to blame my mistakes on youth. At the time, I didn't know my left hand from my right as far as politics was concerned. We're never going to see it. Do you think we'll ever see him in there again? Oh. Ah, hello, SSS. Hey, Rixia. Home for some rest and relaxation. Just a little. I have to take care of something at City Hall later, so I'm taking this opportunity to unwind. Oh, I see you with the team again. Tia, when did you get back in town? I returned to the SSS yesterday evening. I also hear Ark and TL put on a performance for the dignitaries last night. No doubt you all did a great job. Was it nerve-wracking? I'll admit it felt a tad different from our usual shows. Not only that, but Sully made her stage debut, albeit in a minor role. She was so nervous about it too. Ilya acted the same as ever though. No surprises there. I can't imagine anything rattling that firecracker. It's true, Ilya's confidence never wavers when it comes to the limelight. I find it hard to picture someone like me could ever match her dedication. I don't know about that. Ilya Platier isn't really a fair standard to hold yourself to as far as performance go. She's got a point. That woman isn't just a star, she's one of her generation's greatest virtuosos in the field. That said, I think you've got what it takes to surpass Ilya one day, Rixia. Where you saved that cat when it fell from the chandelier yesterday was incredible. That's very kind of you to say. I don't know how to explain it. It was like my body moved all on its own. Speaking of which, the girl from yesterday, her name was Shirley, correct? I heard she was Randy's cousin. What kind of girl is she, if you don't mind my asking? You want to know about her? This is tough. It'd be careless to tell Rixia the truth. We don't want her getting more involved with Shirley than necessary. Well, let's just say she's a troublemaker who does whatever she damn well pleases. The girl's a real pain in the ass. Nothing good can come from getting mixed up with her. So you better be careful. She looked like she took a real shine, Rixia. I'll say. Ellie knows for a fact how dicey that can get. Though it may be a bit of a touchy subject. Enough already. Can we please stop bringing that up? Bloody Shirley. It's only a matter of time before she crosses paths with Yin. Something wrong, Rixia? Oh, it's nothing. I'll take what you said to heart. I have more than enough experience fending off Ilya, so I think I'll be able to keep her advances at bay. Well, whatever works. You have my sympathies, Rixia. I should go to City Hall and make sure everything's in order. Thank you again for the warning about Shirley, everyone. I have more than enough experience fending off Ilya. I mean, different people. Quite different. Oh, it feels like forever since I've been able to just sit back and relax like this. Nothing's better than spending a few quiet moments with your happy family. Making some of the green tea Rixia gave me. How I love the way it smells. Just delightful. Well, yeah, we're about to check out the non-drunk person now. Yay, it's tea time. Tea time for everyone. Is he still sober? Oh, looky there. That's some mighty fine booze, man. Great time when I was just beginning to feel sober. Glug, glug, glug. What the? This isn't booze, it's vinegar. What kind of game are you trying to play here? I swear, when I find out whoever's behind this, I'm going to make him pay. Okay, there must be something else wrong with the guy, too, because he sleeps a lot. Another condition? Fine weather today, isn't it? Seeing the children play outside never fails to warm my heart. Are they outside? They're not here. Is Voldin? Well, I haven't seen Wold at all since yesterday. Nah, no sign of him. Me neither. Damn it. Maybe he's out nursing a hangover somewhere. He did get pretty blasted yesterday. Alright, I think I'll do another lap around this place later and see if they're... What? You guys come too. Yeah. You got it. I think I'll do another lap around this place later and see if there. Okay, no, that is the red. That is what it says. And what they do about it? Well, that's the thing. They kind of apologize, like, for real. Yeah, it's hard to keep ragging on them when they are that way. What? Freaking unbelievable. You're just as hopelessly pathetic as those blue bastards. They're whipping out, then rile them up. Anyone ever teach you how to drop a sick diss? Here, I'll give you a classic. Your mama's so fat, and then you go from there. Got it? Now you try. Your mama's so fat. How fat is she? Hey, crank up the volume, will you? It's like it turns into a question. How fat is your mum? That is the question, right? Orcus Tower is so tall. Apparently it's 250 arc high. How many cannons would that be? I don't know. I was recently taught a unit of measurement in an isekai world that is about 30 centimeters long. Like a miracle or something. So, I think you're a bit bigger than 30 centimeters, though. Hey there, lady. I take it you finished your work with the Foundation. Yes, so it would be more accurate to say that I was compelled to suspend it. On that note, Chief Roberts visits you at this factory from time to time, correct? Ah, you got me. He brought blueprints for a renewable staff with him last time, too. Whoops, wasn't supposed to tell you that part. Pretend you didn't hear nothing just now. Roberts can be a bit of a fuss budget, so let's keep it between you and me, okay? Fuss budget? Understood. My lips are sealed. When it comes to modifying orbital staffs, I trust him. Mostly. Ah, you're definitely right to. I'm sure you're aware how absurdly complicated these modifications can get, little miss. Even I wouldn't touch them without a pair of helping hands. Can somebody explain to me what's going on? Why would Chief Roberts need to keep something like that from Tio? I just don't see the point in helping her so sneakily. There's some history there. To be fair, none of us know Chief Roberts as well as Tio does. Yes, but even so, I think he simply dotes on her so much because he cares. She's like a daughter to him. As much as I absolutely refuse to acknowledge it, I suppose you may be right. Regardless, I am already used to these periodic updates to my orbital staff. The less you concern yourselves about it, the better. Anyhow, I'm all set to modify that orbital staff of yours whenever you need, little miss. Just say the word and I'll get on it. Well, I have to take it off first. That I do. I don't know if anything is wrong, but welcome to the channel. The integral is what we're getting here. 320 in cash, ATS plus 5. Job done. Two Saber Vipers bumped into us outside this morning. Literally, I guess they were looking for a fight. Rather than let it get to me, I tried making a genuine apology instead. They just shuffled off awkwardly after that. Abbas was the one who came up with the idea, and what you know, it actually worked. Who knew being peaceful was so effective? Seems we have a lot to learn from Abbas. Ah. Kians and I were headed out to get some supplies when the Saber Vipers bumped into us. I was about to get on their case about it, but Kians cut me off and apologized to them. The surprising thing is, it actually got them to back off. I guess we learned a valuable lesson. We wouldn't have to waste our time picking pointless fights anymore. Good thing, too. It'll look bad for the bar if I came to work with a black eye. Hey, welcome to Trinity. If you want a recommendation, try our daily special. It's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients. We have a lunch menu, too, so take a look if you're interested. I'll see if you got anything to sell me. You know, this job has been a lot of fun lately. Hell, I feel like I could work at Trinity like this forever. Now it's an actual job and everyone's like working together. This is how you get staff. What you make a gang, get a premises, the gang are loyally working for you. It's great. Excellent plan. Downtown District has been relatively peaceful as of late. As such, you have no cause to worry about us, Wazi. Focus on your work with the SSS. I haven't forgotten. Thanks, boss. Focus on our work. Say, Jingo, what did you do with those grenades I bought in yesterday? I could have sworn I left the damn things around here somewhere. You don't remember, Mama? You said they were in the way, so you took them down to the storm room. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Jingo. I knew I had you for a reason. Storeroom. Who in the world misplaces an entire stock of grenades? None other than Zemuria's most peculiar mother-daughter duo. Mama can be pretty forgetful every now and then. I always knew she couldn't get by without me. Sure. Totally sure. Wow, if I got some brilliant soup, I could make this. In fact, I might really want to be making some stuff here soon. Looking at it. Floor Battle Plus prevents confuse and gives evasion. That's like really good. Strength ATS prevents faint. I might want to look into creating some of this stuff in the future. Definitely. Right. Can I, is there anything on offer here? An Invigorate? Do we already own one of them? No. Burn, new material, and tiger rockfish. The hair as well. We already have one of them. I mean, it's got a lot of, you know, value to it. Not necessarily using burn anymore. But then my U material. Regrets. Regrets. Nothing else going on there. Yeah, it has a lot of value. So, like, Prankster is a 2-1 value. Whereas Invigorate has... Oh, needs a secondary slot. Quite a lot bigger value. I can simply move that. Put you there. And Invigorate. So now that gives you... hopefully some good stuff. You got Magna Blaze. I feel like I've taken something away, though, by losing one element. Now that I think about it, I guess I did move them after all. Good goddess. Maybe I really am getting old. Just misplaced the grenades. Oh, there's the kids. They are outside playing. Whee! Rooster Gray's coming through, too. Van's dad is probably 2 seconds from blacking out right now. The fact that they find this a good time and a good day and good things to talk about, you know what I mean? Out of the way, Van the Grey's coming through. And my old man is probably having a nice good drink right about now. It's kind of devilish that you put that stuff out there, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm not sure I can totally go with what's going on there. Do I do, was it, there's a quest here, right? I was wondering, do I do the monster first, or do I leave that for later? Train inspectors again. We're going to be train inspectors again. I want to gamble at the casino with Daddy, too. Trade conference is practically over for me now that I've seen the Eisengraph. Now I just have to watch its sleek, beautiful frame leaving Crossbell. My dream will be complete. Still got a few hours for release. Maybe I'll go home and reread my copy of Train Fanatic Rex a few times. I wonder which direction our hotel is in. I splurged on some fancy lodgings in the entertainment district, and we're going to enjoy every second of it. Wow, actual people going to the hotel. I wonder what approach the terrorists will take to try and infiltrate the city. Our security should be airtight, Adios willing. The only thing more we can do at this point now is remain vigilant. Well, it's about time for me to go deliver some packages. My old man's going to chew me up and spit me out if I don't get a move on. Wonder how far this place is. Well, Quest time, is it? Here we are, Crossbell Station. One of the inspection officers here sent us a request, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find him. I mean, he should be upstairs. It should be that dude, right? So Crossbell has a bunch of tourist attractions now, huh? There are a lot of places you can reach by bus too. Maybe we should go see the sights. Oh, that was pretty fun. They've got this place called the Sio River. It was huge. There were a ton of boats on it too. I can't burp on command, sorry. What am I going to do with you? You devoured all the roasted chestnuts we bought at Souvenirs in Altair before we even left the train. You better not come crying to me if you end up spoiling your appetite for dinner tonight. Inspection Officer Marlowe was transferred here from the Republican Army. Inspection Officer Quattro, on the other hand, transferred from the Imperial Army. Two don't get along, suffice it to say. I suppose it's unavoidable given Erebonia and Calvert's problematic history over the years. Probably. Oh yeah, I still need to shop just in case there's something here, so just the papers. Thank you for choosing Crossbell Station. The Imperial Army will be assisting with railway platform security for the duration of the trade conference. We appreciate your understanding during these stricter inspections. It's not you, is it? The Imperial government's private train is under strict watch by the Imperial Army over on Platform 3. They shouldn't mind if you just take a look, but try not to make sure you get too close. Why? I'm not actually allowed to go there. You said this yesterday. I'm headed to Erebonia on a business trip. I can't say I'm not curious about the trade conference, but I'm sure they'll write all about in the Imperial Chronicle. Oh, I'm sorry. Could you give me just a moment, please? Crossbell Station is currently conducting inspections in accordance with Zemurian Railroad Corporation bylaws. Any passengers departing for Erebonia or Calvert must fill out a traveler entry form, and present it to an inspection officer. Anyone heading to the Empire of the Republic via Crossbell Station has to go through a screening process. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we appreciate your cooperation. It's border control after all. For security purposes, we are currently conducting additional inspections on all hand luggage. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding and apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.